Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with the second update for my Project 10 pan. And in this project I have 12 products in total, and once I finish up 10 of them, then this project will be completed. So for my last update I hadn't finished up any products, but in the past 3 weeks I have managed to finish up one item. So the first item that I finished up, which is super exciting, and that item was the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. It's like a stick primer. It's just a little deluxe size of it, but it's completely used up. So you can see there's no product left. And I was using this as a stick primer, but once I kind of used that up, like I had to dig out the product that was in there, and then I just was using that up kind of with my fingers, like applying it on my face. So I did use this up. It was kind of an interesting product. I do think I prefer though like liquidy primers versus a stick primer. So while this was kind of fun to use, and I think the packaging of it is super cute, like all Benefit stuff is like super cute packaging, I wouldn't consider buying this in the full size, but that is used up now. So that item is finished off. So I have one and item finished, 9 to go. So I'll just show you the progress on everything that I'm still working on. So of what I'm still working on, the first item is another little Benefit item, and I think the packaging of this is so cute. It's just so mini and cute too. This is the Benefit Professional primer. To be honest, I am using this today. I haven't been reaching for this every day. I like to kind of combine primers, like use this in areas where I have larger pores and then use the more lotiony primer like all over my face. And when I was using this one, I wasn't really pairing them together as much. But now I think I'll go back to using this more often. I recently got the Too Faced the Hangover primer. So I think I'm going to try using that and then use as like my lotiony primer, and then use this one on areas of my face with larger pores, so I get more use out of this. I could just use this all over my face and get through it really quickly, but I do like using this one more for its like for that specific purpose versus just using all over my face and getting through it really quickly. So hopefully I'll start having more progress on this one. Then I have my Bobbi Brown BB Cream. Now this I'm almost finished with, but I feel like I'll still have a few more uses with it, and once I can't squeeze out any more product, I do want to cut it open because like product with packaging like this tends to like stick on the sides and stuff, and since it's just super easy to like just cut it open, I do want to try to get as much product as possible out of this product, especially as Bobbi Brown is a little more of an expensive product. So hopefully by the next update it should be finished, because I feel like I only have 1 or 2 more uses of actually like squeezing out product, and then I'll have to cut into it and use it that way. But still working on this one, but really close. It's really like empty feeling. So this I'm almost finished with, but not quite there yet. But hopefully by the next update that will be finished as well. Next I have my concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And you can see, if I show you the packaging, there's lots of windows. It's like really, you can like see through the packaging, like the product is wearing away. I haven't taken the stopper out yet. I can still use it. I can kind of still scrape around the sides and get product to use. Once I can't, then I will take the stopper out so that I can like use like scrape all the product up and use every last bit that I can get to. So still trying to use this in its original packaging, but at the point when it just isn't usable anymore, then I will take out the stopper and try to get as much product as possible. So still working away on this one. Next I have my Josie Maran cheek products, and I'll kind of talk about these together. So I have the Coconut Water Cheek Gelee in the color Poppy Paradise. So that's what it looks like currently. I think I've used this a few times since my last update, but really I have been using my other Josie Maran cheek product. This is the Argan Infinity Lip and Cheek Creamy Oil in the color Everlasting Honey. For the beginning of the product, project, I was really focusing on this, and I was using this one as well in my last project pan. This is a rollover product. But lately I have been using this, and because it's a lip and cheek oil, that's what kind of originally got me started on focusing more on this one, because I recently used up my Fresh Sugar lip treatments. So I kind of need something to like hydrate my lips. So I started using this because it is for lips and cheek. And when I use it on my lips, then I'll just also use it on my cheeks as well. So that's why I've been kind of focusing on this one. And it is really nice. I do really, really like this. So for me, as long as I'm using one of these every day, I'm fine with it, and I'm just kind of go between them. I tend to be like that. I'll focus on one thing and then focus on the other versus like switching between them like every day. But yeah, this one pretty much looks the same, I would say, as last time. But I have made more progress on this one, and I don't have a ton of this left. But you can see if the air squeezed out, like how much I have left. It's not a ton. But when I do use this, like, you don't need much at all. It's very pigmented. So I just like squeeze out the littlest, and like a little teeny amount of it is good for my cheeks and my lips. So it's not like I'm going through this like super fast now that I'm using it, but I am focusing more on this one currently than the other one. But still happy to just be using at least one of them when I'm doing my makeup. So quickly, I had filmed my update, and then I was watching it back, and I realized I hadn't talked about my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, which is one of my products in the project. So I'm just going to insert this clip of me showing the progress of it. So this is where I started with this product, and here's where I am currently. I think I said in my last update, it's not something I don't use every day. I tend to just use on days when I'm wearing more makeup, which tends to be like the weekends. So I'm still making a little bit of progress with it, just using it a little more sparingly. I don't know, at some point I might start using this every day, but for now, I'm fine with just using it the way I am. I'm still making progress with it, and you know, I'm not looking to use this up super quickly, and I more like to use this when I feel I need it versus just using it every day just because. But yeah, that's my progress with that and where I currently am. Next I have my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I think my last update I had taken the stopper out, so it's pretty much at the same place. I mean, I do use this every day. Since I am focusing on using up my Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay, I am wearing eyeshadow every day, so I have been using this every day. I think it's helpful. Like, not this year, I've been really good about using my eyeshadow because I've been focusing on using up different like shades, but I would have times where I like would not wear eyeshadow, so that I wouldn't be using like an eyeshadow primer. But recently I've been really good about using eyeshadow every day, so this does get used every day. It's just something, you don't need a ton of eyeshadow primer, so it is kind of slow to actually use up, but I have been using that one every day. Then I have another eye product. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Yogurt. So that's what it looks like. I do have my little post-it note to show you the progress. So the mark is actually on here is from when I started the project, and then my first update, it really, I don't think I had sharpened it, so it looked like it was at the same place, even though I had been using it, and then I just recently sharpened this one, so you can kind of see the little bit of progress. With these sort of products, like if you're sharpening them a lot, like you can get through them pretty quickly, but if you're not, like you don't necessarily need to sharpen them like all the time. Especially something that you're just putting all over your eye doesn't need to be as precise or as like maybe an eyeliner where you would want it like more pointy. But yeah, I'm working through this one. I do pretty much use this every day. The only time when I wouldn't use this is if it really would clash with my powder eyeshadow. Today I'm wearing it. I have the Urban Decay Naked 2 Shade Chopper all over my lid, and it really pairs nicely with this. Most times I can, like, my powder eyeshadow and this are fine together, but if I'm wearing something like super cool toned or like a gray or a silver like Pistol or Verb from the Naked 2 palette, then I wouldn't use this. But most of the shadows in that palette actually pair with this pretty well, even though this is kind of warm toned and that palette's supposedly more cool toned. Most of the time it works okay to use this underneath the shadows. So most days I do use this, but I do kind of keep in mind what shadow I'm intending to use if I decide to use this or not. But most days I do use this one. And then I have my Mally eyeliner in the color Milk Chocolate. So that's what it looks like. It's really teeny. I have my post-it for this one as well, so you can kind of see I made a little bit of progress for each of the updates. But this one, I try to use it every day. I think some days I forget because it's so little. I think, you know, I put on my cream eyeshadow, my eyeshadow primer, my eyeshadow, and then I sometimes go and just put mascara on and kind of forget to put on my eyeliner. But I'm trying to use it every day, but yeah, some days it kind of just slips my mind to use this one, but I still am making progress. I don't use up eyeliner that quickly. It's not like an essential thing for me. I'm more of eyeshadow versus like liner. But yeah, I'm trying to work through this one and happy to have at least a little bit of progress with it. So there's that. And then finally I have two lip glosses. So the first one is my Buxom Full-On Lip Polish in the shade Erin. It's just a little deluxe size. And I don't have marks on this one, but I think I looked at my last update and I was like halfway through the U of Buxom, and now I'm at the bottom of the U. So I guess if I use up half a letter every 3 weeks, maybe, we'll see. But I pretty much use this not every single day, but every like weekday. Like for my work look, like I try to have like kind of quick work look that I do, and I tend to wear this on those days. So I guess 5 out of 7 days of the week I'm putting this on like in the morning. So like when I originally do my makeup in the morning, I'll put this on. So working through this one, and then I have finally my Tarte LipSurgence. It's like a color changing lip gloss in the color Energy. Now, this one I have in my purse, so this is what I'm sort of like reapplying throughout the day. So I do use this quite a bit more than I would say this one. The problem with this is the packaging, like you can't see through. I have no way of knowing how much product I actually have left. Like I like this one, I can clearly see how much product I have left. But this, I have no idea. So I'm gonna just have to just keep using this until there's like no product left. But I don't have a way to be like, oh, there's, you know, I've used up half the product, but it does feel like it's getting sort of empty. I probably will take the stopper out of this once I can't get any more product, but it is still usable at this point. So we'll just have to see how long this one lasts, but there's not a way to like really measure the progress with it. So that is everything. That's my update. I'm super excited I was able to finish up at least one product by this update. Hopefully by the next update I would say I'd have the BB cream finished. I think everything else will take a little bit longer, but I'm fine with that. I'm not looking to get through this project like super fast. Kind of with my intent with it would be to have it finished maybe by the end of the year. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.